It's a
Yeah, I'm
mess.
just going to get my coffee and my water.
I'm going to step out and grab a cup. I started another pot, so I was waiting for it to drip. And I picked it up I have a pour over.
Uh-huh.
I poured it all over my hand in the counter, and I went,
wow. That's a caffeine tragedy.
Oh, yeah. I poured it all over my hand in the counter, and I went,
That's a caffeine tragedy.
Oh, yeah. I mute my YouTube here.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Sorry about the play over. How is everybody today? I got a new backdrop. How do you like it, Kevin?
It's very nice. I love it.
I haven't moved it to the window yet. I'm going to turn the office this way, but
I love it. Matches your thumbnail for your videos. It looks really nice.
So I love the forest, so figured to bring those tree vibes
Bring
in.
some nature inside.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna hang it over the window though, so that the light ray should show up really good with the sun that hits that window.
I like the sun rays on the backdrop. And I mean, it looks very nice.
Yeah, I love it. There's a light behind. Well, I have that Himalayan lamp that's sitting
nice.
It. Yeah. So, hello, Janet, Wayne, Cece, Cecile, Gina. Hello, Gina, our helper. Gina, I will send you the Zoom appointment as soon as we're off. I'll set that up for you. I thought I had more time this morning, but everything went in a tailspin all of a sudden.
Right.
I rearranged my desktop so that my backdrop would line up with my camera. So it threw everything off. Got all my decks shuffled.
Yeah, I was working on that while I was waiting for you.
Yeah, I tried to get everything pre-shuffled so I just can I'd shuffle everything. How is everybody today? I've been watching all the morning shows.
I haven't seen too much today.
I've
been running around and it's been crazy this morning. But
I watched Morning Coffee with Scott, Debbie, and Andrea, and then I caught part of Debbie's show and Debbie and Denise, and I watched a rerun of Debbie, Denise, and Lisa this morning. And because I only caught part of that last night before I got tired. And it's been crazy around here.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
it must be in the universe.
Yeah, I think it's that we're in Mercury Retrograde again. So I believe it's a 3-week cycle, and we just started a couple days ago. So electronics are going to act up, and they have been. And like crazy. I charged my watch. I charged my watch earlier, went to put it on, no charge.
Yeah.
And it's been on there since last night. I went, and I made sure it's set so it would charge. I don't know what went wrong. But
gotta love Mercury Retrograde.
Yes. It loves me a lot. I got my YouTube screen blown up to 125% so I can read the chat.
There you go.
I can't do that on my laptop, my app, my MacBook.
Oh.
Because I'm running my StreamYard on my MacBook, but on my old laptop has a 21-inch screen, so I can really see it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about throwing it on the TV, but I don't know. Because I have
one of those cords.
I have a 40-inch TV in here and it has it's a newer TV, so it has the computer port, so I can actually link it up together. But yeah, I think that would drive me a little crazy.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a little bit too far away and too big and
too much Kathy on the screen.
Well, no, I would just put the pop out on it.
Oh, I got you.
What I do is I do the dual screen and then I pop out the chat and enlarge the chat. So I don't
so you can see it.
Yeah, I don't really want to watch myself. I'm
I
sitting
don't.
in a great big mirror, so it's not like I can't see myself.
Yeah,
And
I
that
can't
mirror,
watch my own videos for some
yeah, that
reason.
mirror is like 7 feet by 4 feet,
Hmm.
and it hangs behind my dresser, and it's too big to take off the wall. Because it weighs a couple 100 pounds.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's not coming off the wall, so I have to sit here and look at myself. But that's why this room is so bright. I don't even have a light on in here,
Oh, nice.
and I usually turn the light on to just soften down
Hmm.
the light coming from outside, because it will cut some of the glare. But it's not bad today because we're overcast right now. And this morning we had so much smoke in the air that sunrise was orange. It was sort of pretty, but when there's so much smoke, you couldn't see the sun.
We get that in Ohio too, with like the sunsets, and we get a lot of that haze. Especially like a couple months ago, we were getting a lot of that.
Yeah, you're getting the smoke from our fires here in California. It's
Yeah.
going across that western or that northern part of the states.
Mhm.
Yeah, my daughter kept on telling me to keep my smoke to myself. I'm like, hey, it's not my smoke. But yeah, my daughter lives about an hour and a half from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she keeps on sending me houses. Come on, Mom, just sell your house and come on.
Here soon.
Soon. We gotta. I'm gonna pull
Next year.
I'm gonna pull out the grass in the front yard and do it all in rocks. So I'll have a zero. You've seen my flower beds are 5 to 8 feet deep and all overplanted. So that'll make zero landscaping work in the front, which is a big seller to me.
Right.
Because no lawn to mow. We have a huge backyard, and that we're reseeding. I'm going to put fescue back there, which goes dormant in the winter. So that'll cut, and it's low water maintenance. So it'll cut the water down. It'll make it's good lawn. You water it, it turns green. It stays green. Grows about ½ inch a week. So you only have to mow every other week. So it'll make it an easy maintenance backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I figured they can do their own beds back there.
Right.
Because that's way too much gardening for me to redo all the beds. We have fruit trees all against the fence. We have 6 fruit trees against the fence. So that's set to go. So it's partially landscaped.
I feel you're going to get something in the spring, early summer next year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling for you.
The houses are selling in my neighborhood. They're selling within 2 weeks.
Oh, I believe
they're getting
it.
above market. They're getting 5 to 10,000 above asking. So I'm hoping.
When me and my husband sold our house before we moved into this one, it was a very small house and it was on the market for like 3 days. This house was on the market for 2. We got a lot more than probably what we should have for our old house, but we made a big profit on it.
Yeah, my daughter sold hers what they call open door, where you don't have to show the house. The bank buys it.
Oh, okay.
They gave them top dollar for it.
Mm-hmm.
And they cleared like $150,000 on their sale. And they had the house 5 years.
Now, I feel like with the market and everything, I feel like it's going to be good. It's going to slow down over the winter, like especially around this area. I think California and places that don't get a whole lot of snow might still stay busy, but I'm feeling like next year at some point.
Property's crazy in California.
I think it's going to dip a little bit next year. I think end of summer, beginning of fall.
Yeah, I'm looking at a lot more house in Pennsylvania for about $100,000 less than I paid here.
Oh yeah, you can get a lot more house out this way than in
We're
California.
looking at land too because I need that garden and I really need that garden. So I've got free labor, so my grandkids will come out and help with the garden.
There you go.
And my daughter will help because she'll want to harvest. So I'm looking forward to that. My dog, you've seen my dog. My dog needs acreage.
Yeah, I think that was my only complaint with this house is it's in a development, so we really don't have a whole lot of yard space. I would have wished for a little bit more, but the way that my garden is and everything, it's also really pretty. And I have a
Uh,
nice little water view in the back, and we get a bunch of ducks and geese.
well,
And
you're not
we
far
actually,
from the lake either, are you?
no, I'm probably about 10 miles south of the lake.
Isn't there a lake in your development though? Just
I
like
have a pond, like
yeah,
it's like a long pond.
yeah,
But from like Lake Erie, I'm about 10 miles south.
yeah, yeah. I was thinking about the pond that was in your neighborhood.
Yeah, we get a bunch of water birds, and we even get blue herons, which I've never seen like in the
Oh,
wild.
I used to look up at the lake here. Yeah, we have blue
Mhm.
herrings and we have just the white ones.
Yeah,
And I love them. I birds flock around my house, so that's
yeah,
my
same.
totem. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I wish they would have been maybe a little bit bigger, but I still find it very peaceful, and it's a little sanctuary for me outside. So I'm really not complaining, and it's a lot less maintenance than a much bigger yard. So it's
yeah.
gonna work.
I love your dining room. I'm looking for a dining room like that with all the windows.
Oh
Lots of
yes,
light. Love
and I
that.
love my high ceilings and
Oh
all
yeah.
the windows for all the natural lighting.
Yeah, we're looking at ranch style houses because my husband doesn't
Hi,
want me
Sharon.
doing stairs. Hi, Sharon.
Hello.
We're just chit chatting.
Yeah, I hear that.
How are you
I'm just trying
feeling?
to fix this.
Are you doing better?
Oh, much better.
Oh, good.
What's going on with my green screen here?
Well, I got a new
Oh, well.
background. Do you like it? Does it feel like home, Sharon?
Great. Yeah, I don't know why this is.
Yeah, Sharon's out in the nature and wilderness, kind of, right?
She lives off the grid.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She lives totally green.
Yeah. What's that?
I said, you live totally green. She's off the grid.
Yeah.
She runs on
Yeah, I'm off
satellite.
the grid.
Satellite and
Well, I'm on solar. Yeah,
solar,
I'm on
yeah.
solar energy. I got solar panels and then a backup generator, and yeah, I can't. I
That might
have to do
work.
satellite for the
I'm
internet.
sure it's
How am I
beautiful.
coming through today? Oh, it's gorgeous. I live in paradise.
I bet.
I absolutely live in paradise. Nice to see you, Kevin.
Nice seeing you. I had so much fun the
Yeah.
last time I joined you too.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's have more fun.
Yeah. I don't know where Kathy ran off to, but
Yeah, I don't know. She does that. Oh, so I see Connie's here, and Michelle, and Ron, and Janet, and Gina M, Cecile, Wayne. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Janet. So how are you, Kevin?
I'm good. I'm a little tired today, but I'm doing well.
Are you?
It was a long
You've been
week
working
last
long
week,
shifts?
so yeah, yesterday was a long day.
Yeah, I I'm retired, as you know, but I also help out my school whenever they need it. They're really short staff for, on-call staff.
Yeah.
So I worked this past weekend, and then they asked me to stay for the month of October. So I'm going to be busy.
Yeah, sounds like it.
More work than I want to do, I can tell you. But I have a feeling they're going to offer me a full-time position for the rest of the year, and I'm going to say,
Not today.
I'm retired. I don't mind helping out, but I'm retired. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Kathy, what you doing? Oh, she's getting her water.
She got her coffee.
Got her coffee. I got my coffee.
I've been there since early this morning, but
Cheers.
I've only managed to have one cup.
Here it. And my water.
I know I should have put my order in this morning, huh, Kevin?
Yes.
Hey, Charlie's Angel.
Hi, Shar.
So Shar, Kathleen was telling me that you want to do a collab with me. That's yeah, let's do it. Maybe Kathy and I can do it together with you.
It'll be the Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, she's going to be on with me this next Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Wouldn't guess who was on the phone.
Your daughter. I only need one guess.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
given, isn't it?
Absolutely. So, yeah, my back's feeling a lot better.
Good. I sent you some some light this morning and
Thank
worked
you.
on it. I could feel it.
Thank you. Yeah, I
You were doing
had
really
a
not
headache.
good.
No. But anyways, I took some ibuprofen and then I went up for a motorcycle ride and that's
Somehow
just what I needed.
it sounds like that would hurt your back, but it actually relaxes you
No, it
because
doesn't.
and then your muscles
Exactly.
relax because you're relaxed.
Exactly. I'm relaxed. And also it forces me to have my core strong, but the rest, and you're going with the bike, you are moving. So it's, it's just what I needed. It always puts a smile on my face.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
My husband's the
I
same.
had an adjustment yesterday. It's just still settling in. So, I mean, I'm much better than I was.
I got a new deck.
Oh yeah.
The deck of opposition.
Oppositions. Wow.
And I haven't read the book yet, so I don't think I'm going to read they're right or white, but like here's the Fool.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has
Cool.
the negative side of the Fool. They read a little differently than reversals, so I want to read the book and see what it has to say.
Right.
But the cards are amazing, though.
It's funny. I don't read
cool.
reversals, but then
but
when the card,
the imaging,
when the card turns up, yeah, I read the energy of the card. So if it feels reversed to me, then I'll read it that way. But I don't,
I don't
and
typically do reversals either.
I shuffle my deck. I don't get reversals. So if one comes out reverse out of a fluke, usually if I feel that reversal is correct, I'll read it as a reversal. But yeah, I don't normally read.
What I'm saying is I can usually feel if it should be a reversal. So I just go by the energy of the card.
Yeah.
Whatever hits me. Hi, Jay. It was nice reading with you yesterday. I had fun.
And somebody else came in besides Shar too. And Gina's here. Is that our first question, Gina?
I think that was the first question.
Okay. Love reading. Let's do it.
Did I pull the wrong one? I think I got the wrong one.
Christine,
may I have a love reading? Well, yes, you may, Christina. What deck are we using today?
I'm not sure why this will.
I'm gonna read.
Poor Lisa, she's gonna cut off there. Anyway, all right, love reading for Christine. All right. I'm going to mute my mic when I'm shuffling because you know me. I shuffle.
Never noticed that Sharon shuffles. We'll be online chatting privately in Messenger, and she'll sit there and shuffle the whole time. I get used to it, and I don't hear it anymore, but I know it picks up on the mic on the programming.
Someone told me that my shuffling was very soothing to them. So I don't think I'm too crazy with it, but sometimes I am, I guess.
I think it's because she has that boom mic, that big mic, and her cards are so close to it, it really picks up the shuffling. I shuffle like this because I have so much arthritis in my hands. My smaller decks I shuffle them really, really good, regular style. And then when I start reading, I shuffle the other way.
I'm definitely feeling love coming in for Christine.
I'm getting good. This isn't the right deck. This is the deck they want me to use. Okay. Don't you hate that when you throw cards and it goes, nope, wrong deck?
Well, I can start. I'm definitely feeling love coming in for Christine, and I feel Christine is really working on a lot of self-love and working through some past trauma. I get in the past my liberation card, which is breaking free from some negative things that have been she's attachments. So I really see her working on reconnecting to spirit, releasing a lot of past energy, and really focusing on self-love. And with that, I see love coming in. It feels like the end of this year, beginning of next year. Right now, she's the jewel within a teardrop. And this card's about appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And in the future, I get the harmony, her sitting in her power and self-confidence. I see love coming for Christine.
Wonderful. Well, I ran 2 rows of 5 because my first row was reflecting some of her past. She's had some bad relationships in the past.
Yes, I got that too.
She's been working on them and getting through them, and she's starting to find a way to unbind herself. Her prior relationship, she had a tower moment, and she was with somebody that represented by the devil. Either he drank drugs, he was abusive, he was controlling, something. But she's waiting for the world. She's waiting for that king of which king am I got? The King of Cups. He's going to be a strong, emotional man.
King of love.
King of love. She's still going to have a few little internal battles, but she's going to get through it. And then for her outcome cards, I got 2 cards. She's going to find her strength, and the sun is going to shine on her. And then I get temperance, patience. It's going to be a good relationship, a calm relationship, very different than your prior relationship.
A lot more love.
A lot more love, a lot more caring. You need to let go of your past, but you will find your strength and it will shine. Oh, this is the world card. I'm sorry. You're going to take it by the world. So I see that this relationship coming up is going to be a long-term relationship. And since you pulled a timing card, I flipped I just pulled a Lenormand, and I got springtime. You're going to meet this person. And this is the garden card. So you're probably going to meet them in a social setting, a gathering, park, someplace very social. But you're going to meet this person. So good luck. Yeah, just keep them working on you, though. Till you meet this person, you'll get through all the past heartaches.
Okay, so I use my own cards. I haven't completed my own deck yet. I just keep adding cards, but this is very interesting. It certainly follows along what you guys have said. She wants that passion. Oh, sorry for the glare, but see, I've got my sex card. She wants that passion, but Spirit is saying, hold on. You need to get over your past relationships and work on yourself. Study. You need to reflect and also think about, what do you really want in a relationship, because you've been attracting the wrong kind of person. You know, what you want is that true love, not the love that's going to break your heart. So that's what I get. And they're saying when you're ready, when you've worked through your stuff, here's the Fool card. You'll be able to, sorry for the glare, step out there, and you're strong. Here's a tree, and it's funny, it's not coming out. Oh, I know why it's not coming out green, because of my green screen. But anyways, there's a tree and there's a sun. Once you've done your inner work, you're going to be strong and be able to find that relationship. And then I pulled two cards from the Light Seers deck, and what I get there is the Hermit. So yes, you need to do that inner reflection and figure out what you really want in a mate, and try to not repeat your past patterns. We all bring our old habits and patterns into relationships, and you really need to, I think, this whole time, the energy hitting the earth, we're all examining, our past patterns and getting rid of things we that don't serve us. And then once you do that, I've got the World card. Changes will come up for you. You're going to have good changes in that, and you'll be ready for that love to come along. So that's what I've got. Yeah.
Sounds great.
I think we were all picking up a lot on the same kind of stuff too.
We always do.
Yeah, exactly.
Us three synchronize really well.
We do.
Shar has a question for you, Kevin. She'd like to learn a little more about you because she hasn't seen you before.
Oh.
Most everybody else in the chat knows you.
Right. Well, I've been a sensitive empath my whole life. It actually really scared me when I was a child, so I had it tuned out. But I've always been very sensitive and empathic, feeling a lot of situational energy or people's energies. It really wasn't until the 2016 election that I really got a pull into tarot.
Yeah.
And so I've been practicing over the last few years with that. And then with my Reiki attunement that I got earlier this year, it really helped to raise my vibrations and help me connect to source. And yeah.
I can tell you, I've been reading a lot with Kevin behind the scenes, and we chat all the time. He's got a very high vibration.
Thanks.
Very, very loving soul.
I just wanted to answer Shar's question. It's Shar, right? Not Char. Is that correct?
Shar. I think it's Charlene, but she goes by Shar. Yeah.
Charlene, Charlie's Angel. Okay. Well, okay. Well, she wanted to know what some things about me astrologically. So, Shar, my sun sign is Pisces. I'm a Pisces. My rising sign is Aquarius, and my moon is Gemini. So, I hope that helps you out.
Shar is a Gemini.
Okay. Well, I got my rising or my moon in Gemini.
I always think it's funny because I have so many Geminis in my life, and I'm always meeting Geminis.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to welcome Sherry Kirk. Hi, Ron, Unconditional Love. Nice to see you in here. Join us. And Hermit's Corner is here. Yeah, special shout out to you, Kevin. And if you haven't subscribed to Ron's Unconditional Lover, Hermit's Corner, go over there and subscribe to them. They're both great readers.
Yes.
I helped Ron launch his initial station off and work with him while he was getting it going. And bless you, Ron. I'm glad your channel's doing so well. And hi, Wayne. Glad to see you in here. Send my love to Suzanne. If she's not in the room, I haven't seen her name pop up yet. And we have more questions here. And thank you for putting the emblems on here. Connie Brown's in the room too. I didn't see her come in. Hi, Janet P. Well, Harmon's got a question. Is there love coming in for him soon?
I've already answered this question for him not that long ago.
I'm hearing a yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm hearing yes.
Kathy, Gina is actually moderating for us here, and she had a question from CD at 207.
It's the next question. I was going down
Okay.
the line.
Oh, okay, but Gina's handling the questions, so let's let her do that.
Okay.
Otherwise, it gets confusing. Okay, thanks for doing that, Gina. Really appreciate it. Sorry for the sun coming in here. It's the fall. It comes in lower.
That's why I got the screen. I'll send you the website, Sharon. You may want to switch out your green screen to just a picture screen. They're like $10, $15. Very affordable. Your mic, you're muted. She's talking, you're muted.
I said, oh, okay. Yeah, I could get the screen like you have, but it'd be behind me. The sun is in front of me here. It's just that it's in the fall, it's lower.
Happened to my deck.
Lower coming in the window. Okay, so is there love coming for me soon?
I remember last time I read on it, I saw kind of a short, skinny brunette for him that was really spunky kind of energy, really kind of fiery. Kind of opposite from him, but they really complement each other really well.
Well, I'm getting that you've had burdens in your past and you've carried a load. And what little bit I know about you, I know that this probably is very true. But I know you've worked through a lot of that and you're doing great. I'm getting a yes on the Lovers, the Two of Cups. Yes, you're going to meet somebody. And I'm Three of Pentacles. This is going to be a person that you can work with in balance and build a relationship with. And I have this blessed by the angels with the Judgment card. Yes, it's going to be good. The angel's going to look over you and you will be able to work as a family in this relationship. So this person will get along with you and your daughter and everything. And it's going to be a loving, emotional, wonderful relationship. You're going to be the King of Cups in this relationship. And you'll have passion. And I do see a good relationship. How soon? Let me see what Marla Norman says, if we can get a timing on this. First card that pulls out is the Clover. You're going to get lucky. The Clover also represents the spring. It'll be February, 2 months, February. Sometime in February, you might meet this person. So, and it jumped. This one jumped right out of my deck. So, yeah, come spring, love is in the air. And you're gonna be lucky in love with the Clover.
All right. Well, I had a couple cards pop out, and it's really funny because, like I said, I saw that brunette, really skinny. I saw that she had glasses on, and that really kind of fiery energy. And I get the Page of Wands Light Seer deck, which kind of looks like how I imagine. But this is going to be real true love. I get the Sun card, all that joy and happiness, crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So a karmic relationship. And I also do get what Kathy got in the past, being hurt by somebody that was very manipulative and kind of negative energy. But yeah, I'm feeling springtime too. Sometime next year.
I find the Lenormand's the only cards I've ever been able to pull timing on.
Oh, timing?
Yeah, because Lenormand, timing is written into the cards.
Oh, okay.
Seasons and timing is written into the cards. Lenormand reads so differently than tarot. Sharon. Focus, focus.
I'm having trouble connecting. My cards are they're being weird. So I'm just trying another deck. Sometimes it's because I'm not connecting with the right deck.
I had to step away because I'm starting to feel a migraine coming on. I need to take a Excedrin.
Did you work late
I'm
yesterday?
just going to go. Okay, I'm getting. You know what? I think the spirits just telling me to go with my own cards, not any other deck. So I'm going to go back to what I pulled here. So I've got. Again, sorry for this glare, but what this is a tree and the leaves are falling. And what I'm getting is it's not this autumn. It's sometime next year. I would agree with spring. At first, now I haven't finished I don't have an illustration on this card, but it says not what it seems. So this person that you're going to meet is, they're going to reveal themselves. Like you, at first you're not sure that this is the person for you. Like they're not what they seem, but once you get to know them, they're perfect. Here's the sun. And the sun's really screwing with there's the sun, and she's going to think that you're Superman. You're just super. And the relationship is right on target.
Nice.
It's the one for you, but it's definitely not going to be this fall. You're going to have to wait. I mean, it could be next spring. It could be the following fall.
Sometime next year, I'm feeling.
Yeah, spring's a great
sometime next year. Yeah, it could even be as late as fall next year, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's funny what Spirit does. You know, I put up my cards, and then when it says I've done enough, I can grab another deck, and it just doesn't. The cards don't make sense. So they're telling me go back to what you had there with your own cards. Go with that.
Lisa Smith is in the room. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa.
Nice to see you.
Okay, our next question is Cece, do you see a new job coming for me soon?
It feels a little off for me. Like it's not like super soon. I feel it's sometime next year.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you have left a job recently or if you're thinking about leaving your job. But right now you're looking at everything in a different perspective. Feels like everything's being taken away from you, like a thief in the night. Either you're not making enough money, or they've messed with your hours, or your scheduling, or the expectations of what you should be currently doing on the job. You have a lot of emotion in this with the Knight of Cups. all your cups are full of your baubles and everything. But I'm feeling if you are working, you're feeling like you want to walk away, because in your current job, you're feeling like you're working for the devil. It's just either you've gotten out of
Negative.
that job, or you have the stress of that right now. But I do see change coming, and it's going to be balanced. It's followed with the Queen of Pentacles. It's going to be a better paying job. You're going to be in good control of this. Is the Queen of Wands, which is the center of the reading, representing you. You're going to like what you're doing. This job is going to give you abundance, message of abundance with the Page of Cups. And the cup has a fish in it, which is the abundance card. And you're going to make this job what you want it to be. So it will fulfill your wishes. So I think this, yes, when this new job comes up, I am feeling time. Let me pull a timing card, because I'm not getting time on my cards. But definitely there's going to be a big change coming. Just see what pops up here. And I'm with Kevin. I'm not feeling like it's going to be like immediate. It's coming. Possibly sometime in July you'll be leaving. It looks like you're working in a snake pit right now. Or you've left a snake pit. But July seems to be sometime this summer when that change is going to be coming up. Either July or 7 months. So we are going to be seeing some good change.
Yeah, I definitely feel a new job coming in, but it feels a little off. I would say, I think July would probably be a good time frame, because it doesn't feel super soon. I see her being really unhappy at the job that she's at right now, and her really meditating on what she wants to do right now. I had the High Priestess come flying out while I was shuffling. So I just feel like there's a lot of, you had the Seven of Swords, Kathy?
Yes.
I feel there's a lot of like secretive stuff, a lot of people like going behind people's backs, that kind of stuff. And I really see right now the energy crossing her with the Four of Cups, feeling really
has a cagey energy about it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody's doing everything behind the scenes. Nobody's happy.
I just feel her feeling really discontented right now. Just really bored. I do see with this new job, though, it's going to be something that she really loves, and it's something that she's really passionate about with the Ace of Wands.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think it's going to be like a group position, like working in a team with my Three of Pentacles above. It's coming soon, but not super soon. With the Judgment card in the short-term future, there's going to be a turning point that makes her really decide that, you know, this isn't what I want anymore. And I'm feeling like Spirit's telling me to really just set out and manifest what you want in this new job, really put it out in the universe, and it's going to come for you sometime next year.
Get your resume ready and have a professional resume.
You're going to be a lot happy at this new job.
Look at your resume, tweak it to make it its best, and put some feelers out there and see what kind of hits you get on it. You know, the interview processes sometimes can take several months to do, depending on what kind of position you're going for. And get, you know, but get that resume polished up, put in for any job you're interested in, see what you get. You know, and
yeah,
she's going to be a lot more happier at this new job whenever that does come.
And I'm feeling like you're taking a change in direction. You're going to be doing something that you're going to use all your skills in, but you're not going to be working the same job that you're doing now. your career is going to launch forward, and it's going to
Okay,
be
so I
fun.
picked up. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I picked up like you feel like you're in the desert. You're really dying at this job right now. And I agree with Kevin and with Kathleen. I've got the wrestling ring. This is from the deck of character. So there's there's a lot of fighting going on, and I feel like you're sinking fast, right? And also here's the sunken ship, and I feel that uh, this what's going on at this job and the relationships between the people. I mean, it's really going downhill. But there is hope on the horizon, because the next one is the gold mine. You are going to find that new job, and it's going to be better paying. You're going to be a lot happier. And then I pulled some cards. I have a story from my own cards, and Spirit is saying you got to find the key to what makes you happy in work. So I've got the key here, and I've got this person in a hard hat, this woman in a hard hat, and it says work. So you got to find what makes you, what really works for you. I also agree with Kevin and Kathleen that it's not going to be for a while. I mean, here I've got the winter card, but to me that just means it's not going to happen for a long while. But be strong. I've got the strength card. Strength card. And you will find something that you love, and you'll be moving forward. Absolutely. And then here I have is kind of my paradise card. There's the mountains and the sun and the ocean. You'll be much, much happier in this new job. But I can see that you're very, very happy right now. And but just again, the key of the reading is what works for you. What's the key to a good job for you? So you're going to have to manifest that. What makes
Yes.
you happy? What's your jam? So that's what I get.
And open the door to different opportunities. Try something new, because I think you're going to be
Try
changing
something new.
career
Yeah.
style, job styles, and you're going to be so much happier in what you do.
Yeah.
It's going to be something that she's really, really passionate about, and that she's really proud of too.
Yeah.
And with that magician card, it's going to be something that you have creative freedom with, because that's what I was feeling off that card. Is not only are you going to like your job, but you're going to be able to bring your ideas to the table and create your own direction in that job. Okay, my next question I'm showing is for Connie Brown. If I missed one, Gina, let me know. It says, what will become of our meeting with employee relations on the council, on the culture and climate of school Friday? Is this going to cover the COVID issues, Connie, and concerns about that? Is that part of the culture climate that you're talking about, or is it towards what direction they're wanting to lead the teaching? Yep, if I have my feed where I could read it. Oh, Connie's driving right now. She's in Arizona, and I know masks and all that have been a huge issue in that area, along with curriculum.
For me, the energy kind of feels off right now. I'm not really sure what.
I'm gonna take a question down so I can see better.
Okay. I'm not really sure what the meeting's all about. There's definitely like some kind of illusion going on with it right now that I'm with a man. So I don't know if there's somebody in power that's trying to make things not not being totally honest with the situation. But I see some big good news coming with that. That was below and above. I get the star. And a partnership being made in the short-term future with the Two of Cups. So, like I said, the energy right now feels kind of weird. I think it's going to go in a positive direction.
She works for this guy.
Yeah, I definitely got a ruthless kind of guy.
Yeah, she works for a very controlling principal.
Yes.
Are you done, Kevin?
Yes. Sorry.
Well, I'm getting that you're out in the desert, but the sun's shining down on you. And being in Arizona, that makes sense. And you guys have been running on that treadmill trying to satisfy the leader and Grim Reaper. He's trying to make your world poop. It's making it really hard. I know there've been a lot of issues on masking and curriculum and all that going on in the school. But you're going to have a resurrection and the sun's going to shine in your path. And I'm seeing the teachers are going to win out a lot and hit gold on what direction you want to do. And you're going to fight like hell to get there. But you're going to get a lot more control over what's going on in regards to how things are running. You guys are going to be heard. You're going to stand your ground. I know you guys have been working on this for a long time. So I do think you're going to definitely get more say in what's going on in the school between the curriculum and masking protection for the students and the students and the teachers and the well-being for all. So, and I know that's important. So it looks like the meeting's going to go good. You're not going to get everything you want, but you guys are going to get ahead. You're not going to be locked in as tight and narrow as you were.
They're going to come close to, they're going to get a deal done, but with my Two of Cups that I saw.
Yeah,
there'll be some compromise.
You're going to hit gold. There's compromise, but you're going to hit gold. You're going to get more of what you want than what they want. What do you have, Sharon?
I have okay, I've got it. I've got two spreads here. I've got the deck of character, the jail cell. I feel you guys have been really restricted by this woman. You know, she's causing a lot of strife here to the war card. But even though she's causing this strife, you guys need to breathe. You just need to calm down and breathe and become a team, even if it's without her. Like, you guys become the team and find your passion again. Here's fire. And I think if you do that, I think some things will repair in spite of her. Here's the repairman. With the red or white I have here is your wish, you guys, is, you know, you want to be a happy family again, the 10 of Cups. Temperance, you know, you want to get rid of those negative feelings and, you know, change them into positive. Otherwise, most of you just want to walk away. And there's a lot of fighting. There's the argy-bargy card. And it's because of the Emperor. It's because of this woman. She's really restricting you guys. And I also get from this card that she's going to bind herself up with her lies. She's, it's going to come back on her. And I feel like here's the Fool. I feel like it's going to come back on her, and she's going to end up leaving. I know it won't be soon enough, but I think you guys have to get together as a team and make things work, even without her direction, because she's toxic. And I think you guys have to rise above that and make it work for yourselves. Make it work in your own classrooms and work together as a team. Okay. Because she's really causing a lot of trouble, and there's a lot of strife in the staff. And I think you guys need to come together in spite of her.
I just got a message from my guide on this too.
I think what's that?
I said, I just got a message from my guide on this topic too. So when you're finished,
do you feel like she's going to move on, Kathy? Because that's what I get with Fool. I mean, she is the Fool, the real base.
The message is, my guide said, last year they took her to the school board.
Yes.
They filed a formal complaints against her and all that. The school board's watching her like a hawk now. They're on her as like white on rice. So all the garbage that she's been pulling over the last year that you guys complained about, they're watching that. They're going to support the teacher's position when she tries to pull all this, Connie. So they did listen to the teachers last year, but as you know, with tenure and all the politics within school boards, they have to document before they can take action. And that's what they're doing. She's under investigation. She's under a microscope. So you teachers, you guys unite together, work together, stand your ground, don't deviate off it. You can negotiate, be reasonable, but you do not have to be too unreasonable circumstances. You fight as a team, just like you've been doing this last year, and you guys will win. She is going to move on. I think that they're going to give her an option, go to another school or resign.
I mean, she's going to bind herself up with her own lives. This is what I really get with this card, and she is going to move on. Yes, I know, Connie, it's still going on, but speaking about documentation, you all need to document everything, and don't add any emotion to it. Just be factual in the documentation. And also, I see you say that she's trying to separate the elementary and middle school teachers. Don't let her do that. Stay strong as a team. And I know you've been doing that and going on in spite of her, but you really need to have that team spirit, morale, build your morale. And you know what?
And they need to be working together, because one works into the next step. You go from elementary, and they need to be working together.
I also had the flash that you guys surround her with love. As much as you dislike and hate what she's doing, surround her with light and love, and something will happen where maybe she'll get an opportunity, or something will work out where she moves on. So I think that's the missing key, is surround her with love, rather than, I hate this woman, hate what she's doing. Just keep thinking of her with love. Appeal to her higher self. So that's what I've got.
Kevin, you look so handsome, Martha says.
Yes, I saw that comment. Yes, he didn't want to say
Thank you,
it.
Martha.
I didn't post it for you. I was going to pop it up. I didn't know that would embarrass you. You're blushing already.
I
Yeah.
saw it. I said thank you.
Isn't he cute? Yeah, I see. You said thank you.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
agree. Very handsome. Gina, did we have another
Right.
question?
Oh, I know we do. I know there was one from Sherry Kirk.
Yes. I just didn't see Gina post it. I was looking for Gina's postings. Yes, when you have a chance, please like and subscribe and to the channel. Help me out. I'm still building my channel. When I hit 200,
Connie,
I will be
Connie,
giving back away.
since I said that about surrounding your principle with love, I'm feeling so much lighter and clearer. I think that's going to be the key of getting things moving.
I felt that the energy right now still feels a little off, but they're going to come together and be able to compromise here soon.
Yeah. No, I just mean, I think Spirit's
Yeah,
giving
send
me a
her
signal
love.
that, that's going to be the way. Yeah, that's going to be the way to do it. So. Okay.
I did find Sherry Kirk's message, and Rochelle has a message too, or a question.
Yeah. I think the chat's really slow today.
Yeah, it seems to be. No, I didn't find the question. I found her thanking her for taking her question. I can't go up that high. It's dropped off.
Yeah, I don't see anything yet.
Well, Sherry, could you repost your question, please, so we can see it?
Yeah, maybe we'll go. Let's see if I can find her question.
And then Rochelle had one after that.
Yeah.
I got Rochelle's question.
Okay. I see Rochelle's question.
Sherry Kirk's question was anything for me coming up.
Thank you.
Okay. I wonder what she means by that. In love or what? Just a general reading?
I think in general. I don't think Sherry Kirk is looking for love. Sherry Kirk is missing her love, but he would like her to find somebody loving.
We did a love reading on her not long ago.
Well, Dennis is still around her, and he would love to see her move on.
Exactly. Yeah. So no, it was a really positive reading. But
he's a wonderful spirit.
I'm being pulled to the deck that Kathy just got for me. I just got it last night.
Oh wow.
The postcards from Spirit.
It's amazing what decks you pull or what cards you pull from that.
Yeah, she wants a general reading. So Sherry wants a general reading.
I'm going to stick with my character deck. How are you feeling, Sherry? You doing better? I haven't had a chance to talk to you in a few weeks. You know, she had not been feeling good there for a while. I hope you're doing better.
I'm going to do that.
I can't pinpoint it, but I feel something really exciting happening for Sherry coming up.
I think it has to do with family.
Has she, Sherry, have you had to distance yourself from family with the virus and everything? Because maybe a reunion's coming up. Something really exciting. And I feel family when you said that, Kathy.
Well, the first thing I get is flowers and crystals. I feel like this is happy energy
Mm-hmm.
coming through. And it's helping you bring out all your hidden camouflage feelings that you've been having. I see changes happening in the family with the blood card. And at first, not everybody's sure about this because I got the dragon and fuel. But don't despair because the family's shielded from everything. Nothing bad will get into your family. You're all rocks, and you've got the world on your side. And there's going to be a celebration coming soon. Something new is going to come in. I'm feeling like somebody's met somebody. I think it may be your granddaughter meets somebody. There's going to be dancing involved. I don't think she's rushing, but
I see a
something happy is
celebration
going to
too.
happen. And everybody's going to be celebrating something. So one little downfall, but you're protected. The family is strong. You guys have got the world by the tail, and celebrations are coming.
Yeah, something very joyous and exciting for Sherry is coming.
Oh yeah, and it's the whole family. It's not just Sherry. It's the entire family's
Yeah.
happiness. So it involves everybody in the family. It's a celebration. What do you got, Sharon?
Well, when I tuned in to Sherry, I saw the same thing. I saw our family, and they were all holding hands and going around in a circle in a dance. So there's something involving the family, something that they're celebrating for sure. I just threw some cards. Okay. Yeah, there is something good coming. I've got the Ace of Coins, and I believe, and it's the Three of Pentacles. So I believe you guys are going to be joining together, getting together, and that's Queen of Pentacles. That's going to make you so proud and happy. The Queen of Pentacles is the mom who loves to take care of her family, and I've got the Queen of Swords. Not sure where that fits in. It could be some sort of truth that's going to be revealed. But anyways, you've got the Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. So that, to me, that's happiness. And Ace of Cups. I think you guys are definitely going to be celebrating something. And then there's the Ten of Pentacles, the happy family. So yeah, I believe you definitely are going to be celebrating something together as a family. It's going to be really good news. Yeah, I think the Queen of Swords is about some good news. maybe some justice of some sort. But anyways, I definitely saw you guys celebrating. You're dancing around the room, holding each other's hands.
It's extremely high energy celebration. I mean, it's
Yeah.
joyous
Yeah.
celebration.
Whatever it is.
Everybody.
Exactly.
The energy
Yep.
is just amazing coming off that celebration card.
Yeah, I definitely feel, like I said, something exciting, family celebration. Mine's more of like a message from spirit for you, Sherry, because I was feeling drawn to pull this deck for you. And your message is, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It is time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multi-sensory, multi-dimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on Earth where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible.
That's beautiful.
That sounds like a wonderful thing to look forward to, Sherry.
I'm curious of what this celebration's about. So I'm gonna pull.
Yeah.
I'm pulling a line. I get the ring and the cross.
Oh, okay.
And the bouquet.
Oh.
What does that sound like to everybody?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I think somebody might be getting married. Or maybe
I think so.
And I get the lilies in the box. So I think this is saying it's a grandchild that is going to be announcing an engagement.
Oh.
She may be marrying a little bit older man. Happy energy, though. Totally happy energy.
Okay. Well, keep us posted, Sherry.
Yeah, Sherry, definitely.
Definitely keep us posted.
I hope it's just an engagement, because her daughter, if it's her granddaughter that just started college, she needs to finish college before she gets married. She needs to get through school, or at least closer to finished.
Okay, so Gina has posted a question from Rochelle at 2:54.
Yeah, I have it. There we go, Rochelle. This is the mic I know that I read on before, Rochelle, correct? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, it's his energy.
Yeah, there was surely an energy change as soon as I read that from the past reading. Energy shift.
Yeah, as soon as I said his name, I felt his energy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I'm in Pennsylvania, then Kevin and I will be really close.
Yes.
She's like 3 or 4 hours from or I think she's like 2 hours from my daughter's. I'd be not far at all. Day trip.
Gina's asking if we want one more question after this. I'm good for some more questions if you guys are.
Yeah, I think I'm good for one more.
Yeah, I've got, I don't know what I do. My phone must be outside. Yeah, I'm good for one more. I had set my timer, so my phone's right there. I put my timer on, so yeah, we have 15 minutes. I put my timer on for an hour and 45 minutes so that we didn't go over the 2-hour mark. So we're real good for one, maybe even two more questions. I'm ready unless somebody else wants to go first.
Go ahead, Kathy.
Okay. Well, I think things are looking better for Mike. I know he's been struggling a lot this past year. I get the Page of Cups coming forward to him, followed by the Ace of Cups. He is working through this. He's taking a leap of faith. The Fool is him. I'm not seeing this as walking off the cliff. I think he's finally taking that leap of faith forward. He's coming forward now as the King of Swords. He's starting to face the issues, and he's working through all the struggles with that he's had this year with that Five of Wands. So he is starting to work through his losses, the drinking, the depression, all the things that have been burdening him this year. He's finding his truth with the Ace of Swords. These aces are good cards for him. He is starting to see his truth. The Knight of Cups is coming forward for him, delivering him a message. The center of his energy on the outcome, I get 2 cards. He's walking away from the emotional past. And I get the Queen of Wands. So he's finding his grounding. He's finding his strength. This is a strong queen. His final outcome is he's taken the time now to meditate on it, to work through these issues, and that Knight of Swords, that Knight of Truth, he is finding it. So he is going to be coming out of this. So I'm glad he's working through all these things that he's been going through this year, and be patient with him. Reach out to him if he'll let you, and let him know that you're there and you love him. And I think you'll be able to reconnect now, and he'll let you back in. And I know that was a concern a while ago, that he wasn't letting anybody in. So yeah, he's working through the problems now. So things are looking better, and they're going to be moving forward for him. It looks good. You need to reach out to him. Just invite him to coffee or something neutral.
Yeah, I definitely felt the energy shift between readings. And I did feel like more of like in a depressive, like addictive state to him. I had these two cards fly out. He was not able to see the picture clearly with the Seven of Cups. There was a lot of illusion, delusion. But I feel right now is a very healing time for him with the Ace of Cups.
We got that.
I see him really working on himself right now. I get the Strength card for the present, crossed by the Chariot. He's gonna get through what his issues that he has going on. Above him, he has a Two of Wands, so really planning that future. I see a woman below, so I'm not sure if there's a woman helping him with this change, and that's the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not sure what sign Rochelle is, if she's an Earth sign or a very strong, financially secure woman. I do see in the short-term future he is moving into calmer waters with the Six of Swords. So there's going to be it's a slow process, I feel, with him working through his stuff, but he will work through that here shortly.
Rochelle, give him some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still working through it. Give him a little more time and then reach out again. He'll respond to you when he's ready.
Yeah, I'm getting the same message as you guys. I've got the Two of Coins. He's really been out of balance. So I agree with the depression. He's wrestling with his demons for sure. Here's the Devil card. Yeah, a lot of heartache. But Ace of Swords, he really is trying to fight for a new beginning. He really is trying to get through his stuff. He's suffered a lot of loss. I see this as the dark night of his soul. But he is the High Priestess. He Spirit is trying to help him. I think he's his own worst enemy. He binds himself up. In fact, when I tuned into Mike, I saw him in a wheelchair. And it was just a metaphor of him. He's disabled himself. He can't get up out of the chair, but
he's trapped in his head.
That's right. He's trapped. He can't get up and walk, but it's more mental. That's right. But I do believe he is going to get the help he needs. I think he is getting some help, and he will find his way back.
He's doing right now. He's getting that help right now. He's working through it right now.
Oh, okay, great. Well, he's getting the help, and then the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like he will find his happiness again. And then I also have the deck of character, the Wild Woman. I just see that as again, he's in his head, he's gone really wild. Like he's fighting his demons. He's lost. He's in a maze, but Spirit is protecting him. They are looking after him, and he will see the light. He's trying, and then he'll make a new start. Here's the baby angel. So he is going to come out of this, but it's just going to take a long time, and he needs a lot of help.
My guides just said he may be in a rehab program. And that's why you're not finding him, why he's not returning your call. He may have reached out literally for hardcore help.
Yeah, Rochelle says he
was hitting bottom.
Yeah, Rochelle says, yes, he's his own worst enemy. And yes, he sabotages himself, but no help, she says. He wouldn't reach out to anyone, very secretive. Well, I think he is getting the help. I think he's probably
he's doing it professionally, not through friends.
Yeah,
I think he scared himself into getting help.
Yeah. She says, no rehab. He couldn't afford it. Well, there must be something, though, going on.
There's programs out there. You'd be surprised.
Exactly. It doesn't necessarily have to be a, rehab in the strictest sense.
I don't see him at the Betty Ford Center.
No.
For instance.
No.
But he sought
Well,
some counseling now, and they've gotten him some help to get into some kind of a program.
Yeah. And Martha says states will pay for rehab if they can't pay.
Let's just send him all like loving, healing energy that he can work through his issues and come out a better person for it afterwards.
Exactly. It's tough when you're down that low.
Yeah, and they do some of those programs totally on a sliding scale based on your ability to pay too. And they hook you up into programs. So if you can't afford it, they can hook you up in low cost programs or even medical gap programs to pay for it. There's a lot of resources available.
Rochelle says he wouldn't go to a program I suggested a long time ago. Well, that doesn't mean he hasn't changed his mind, Rochelle. I mean, he's probably trying to do it out on his own.
But if you hit that point of bottom that you're scaring yourself, you'll reach out for help.
Yeah.
And I think I'm feeling like my gut's feeling like that's what he did. He literally scared himself. He drank too much. He mixed some pills with it or something. He has scared himself. And once you hit that bottom floor, he's trying to bounce back up now, is my feeling.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the question, Rochelle. I know you worry about him, but put love and light around him. So there's Gina has posted a question. A question at 307, and this one is actually from Kathleen J. Lightworker.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Man, I got boom. It says, I'm going on YouTube, Twitch podcast show, Tuesday, October 5th, to discuss my near-death experience. How will it go? I have to read on it, but I'm awfully close to the situation. I want a non-biased reading on it. My guides are saying you are going to do just fine.
She's going to do a great job.
You're going to do a great job. It's going to make sense to people. I know sometimes it's hard to share your near-death experiences. Those of us have had them. You're going to be great, Kathleen. We will throw on it. Amazing how many of us have had near-death experiences. I'm going to take the question down. Have everybody read it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to take it down so we just can see better. So we can see Kevin. Hold on a second. I got a whole bunch of new posts.
I definitely feel the anxious energy a little bit about it, but I think it's going to go really well. I have a really good feeling about it.
I think that's just nerves, though.
Yeah. But it's going to go really well. She is a little nervous about it.
Wow. I love these cards.
Yeah, my cards were really powerful. I can start if you all need a minute.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I get the Emperor card for her. So she's going to be in control of the situation. Energy crossing is the Knight of Wands, so there is that nervous but really excited energy that I was feeling with it. And it's funny too, because above it, I get the Death card. Yeah, breathe. I get the Death card and the Moon card below. So that's, telling about her near-death experiences and all the mysteries associated with it. It was a turning point for her with the Tower in the past. Obviously it was a spiritual awakening. But I feel like with you, in the short-term future, I get the Ace of Wands, so it's something that she's really passionate about. And I think she's going to talk about this a lot and share her stories. I just get a lot of really exciting energy around it. I feel Spirit's telling me that a lot of people need to know some of the information that she's going to share.
Okay, when I tuned in, I saw a lot of like bam, orange light, like passion.
Mm-hmm.
So so I'm
Ace of
picking up that
Wands.
passion as well, Kevin. Yeah. It's very passionate. She's going to do fine. So I've got the Fool card. Trying to get out of the sun here. And that to me, Spirit's just saying, let yourself go. It's going to be fine. Just and trust. So, trust that you're going to do well. You're going to be fine. And set here, I get the Seven of Cups and the Light Seer's desk, where he's nurturing the growth here. Spirit saying, nurture yourself. Make sure you get a lot of rest and that sort of thing, and that so that you can relax. And you're going to be fine. And I get the 10 of Cups, so it's going to go really well. It's going to be fine. You just need, when I was cutting the deck on the Light Seer's deck, I saw the one where she was in her head too much. So I received that message too, that you just need to let go of all those worries that are in your head.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to go well.
Are you done, Sharon?
Yep, I'm done.
Well, I drew the character cards, and I love these cards because it really follows everybody's reading. This has been a growing experience for you. You're sprouting new roots. From your tunnel experience, which is you're going into the light. You have the fairies above you. Talking about it making you feel a little bit sick, but don't worry about that. Because you're the farmer. You're cultivating this information. Just remember to breathe.
Mm.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. Because you're a baby angel. You got the angel above you. So you're blessed by the angels. That's why you came back. You have work to do. Nothing's going to burn you. Just exercise your experience and tell it. You're going to be fine. Before the program, get a good night's sleep. And you'll fly. You've got this. Lasso. You got this.
Yeah, Spirit was telling me that it is important for her to share her story.
Definitely.
And I'll say, even for myself, when I started my own YouTube channel, I wasn't the most comfortable with it and didn't necessarily want to do it. But I've been told,
Right.
I've been fighting my guides for the last couple of years about doing it. And they told me that, you know, to share my story and my gifts with everybody. And that, yeah, I mean, I think she has a lot to
Yeah.
share with people. Like I said, I'm not the most comfortable like talking in front of people and all that, but it gets easier after some time.
Absolutely.
And you know, that near-death experience is it's such a private emotional moment. I know I had one, and I had a strange experience because I was 28 when I had it, and they were pulling me across, and I'm fighting with my angels. And I've never, somebody's told me they've heard other people say, yeah, they argued with the angels. I was just knocked down, drag out. I am not going. I'm not finished. I need to finish. I need to finish. Arguing my way through it. And they finally said, okay, you can go back. And boom, I was back. And then I hit that 6-month point where I hit that depression, and which I guess is very common after you have a near-death experience. And I can remember telling my mom, I just don't know what it is I was supposed to finish. And she says, well, why didn't you ask him? I said, I wasn't thinking that far. I was just thinking I hadn't finished. I knew that. And I had my daughter was 10 at the time. So I'm sure that was part of it. But I knew there was a bigger picture than just my daughter, raising my daughter. I'm sure she's a major part of it. And it's funny now that I'm retired and, 30 years have passed. I moved into this house and I was meditating one day and I heard the words, "You're complete." And I went, "I'm complete? What?" Where did that, looking around, where did that come from? With my guides, I've completed. So I took that as I completed whatever it was I was here. And I said, well, what am I supposed to do with the rest of the time? Am I just on borrowed time now? And all I heard from my guide was, no, it's time to learn. And it's time to share. So that's what I do now. I'm writing, I'm learning as much as I can. I'm sharing and helping people. My guides told me to hold back on the YouTube channel when everybody was encouraging me to do it. And they kept telling me, no, you're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. I helped other people launch theirs. I guest on everybody's channel. And then one day, my guide said, it's time now. I'm like, okay. I talked to Sharon. Oh, Sharon, what do you think? And she's like, go for it. Do it. Encouraging me. And
A lot of people have started their channels right now, like at the same time too. Even I think my channel's only like 2 months old. So
yeah, you launched right before I did. In fact, I was surprised when you launched. I'm like,
I just pushed myself to do it. Something just pushed me to do it.
I know you didn't tell any of us either. It's the funny part. You just appeared. I love your channel, though. I love your channel. Your readings are wonderful. Kathleen, you're going to do great. And Kathleen, we need to get together and collab, too. Get both the Kathleens together.
Absolutely.
Wow, Kathy power going.
Absolutely. Okay. So that was our last question, right?
I think that was our last question. I got,
Okay.
I've been shopping lately. I have a couple of new Oracle decks. I have that I just wanted to pull a few cards as we go through. I got a new animal deck. Animal
That's a good idea.
deck. It's a
Well, yeah,
beautiful
pull some
oracle
oracle
deck.
cards for the chat. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And this deck is,
Nice.
they're all hand painted by Susan Sutton Boulette. And this is the animal oracle deck. She also does a goddess deck. She does shaman work. In fact, I sent both you and Kevin a picture of my guide because I found a picture that she painted that looks just like my guide. And it was just like, the minute I saw that, I went, wow. So my guide has feathers that come off one side of his headdress, but other than that, it looks just like him. The eyes, and they won't show up on camera as well as they do in the photographs. She also sells prints of her paintings. She does amazing. You can see the spirit of the animal in the eyes in the pictures. It's just a beautiful deck. The other deck I got is a little oracle deck, is the Divine Door deck. And these are sweet little cards. They're just all kinds of different doors. And then on the back of the cards has little sayings, little gifts. So if anybody would like a card, or why don't we just go through the list? Did you want to pull oracles too, Sharon?
Sure, I'll pull an oracle for the group.
Hi, Snow Wolf. I didn't see you come in. The first card I'm going to pull from Kathleen. It's the horse. And it says friendship, wisdom, strength is what the horse represents. The horse is a kind, enlightened beast that has frequently been associated with prosperous events. In the Chinese zodiac, the horse people are friendly, adventuresome, and passionate. In Greek mythology, the horses are winged Pegasus, was the source of inspiration of the poetry. Horses has also been associated with sexuality and fertility. In the Hindu Ramayana, the king Dasartha asked the gods to grant him a son, and to please him, he set magnificent horses free for 1 year. Upon the horse's return, the Sardara, however you say his name, received word that he will have 4 sons, all of whom will become incarnation of the god Vishnu, the preserver of life on earth. The horses in the paintings are entitled Age of the Avatar, recalls the magnificent horses for Ranayanda. The Hindu word for avatar is descent to earth. It refers to Vishnu's ability to assume earthly form. I love the way they do the cards, where she gives histories of the different cultures.
It's a beautiful card.
The artwork is just phenomenal on these, and the camera does not give it justice.
Thanks, Gina. Thanks for being the moderator. Have a good sleep.
Thank you,
Have a good
Gina.
night.
Yes, it's late. Gina's in the UK, so it's wonderful that she helps us out.
Yeah.
Well, I threw a card for the collective, but I think it's just something that somebody needs to hear that's in the chat or that's going to watch this. I get the it's a memories card. It says cherish memories of loved ones. And with that, it says when you lose someone dear to you, it leaves an everlasting void, and with it, you lose your personal sense of peace. You may be one of the many who believe your loved ones are still around you, and you want to strengthen your connection with them. You can do this as there is more going on behind the veil of God than meets the eye. You will experience visits in many different ways: a familiar smell, a nudge, or a white feather. This is just them saying hello. Everyone has a time to return home to heaven. A little mantra says, my loved ones are well cared for in heaven. So a loving message for someone.
Very lovely. Okay, I pulled the card and it's called Integrity. And it says, align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Okay, I'm going to read that again because it's so important. And it's what I've been trying to do too. Been working on this. So integrity. Align your actions so they match your values and your inner knowingness of what's right for you.
Yes.
That's a really good card for the collective. Okay. Okay, Kathy, I have to go. I've got 2 phone calls that are going to come in, so I'm going to say goodbye. And I'm glad that I was able to
I know your pain's coming
join
back,
you guys. Yeah.
Yes, feel well. It was
Okay.
a fun.
Anyways, thanks, guys.
Bye, Sharon.
Always fun, Sharon.
Yeah, I love reading with you guys. So looking forward to
we
doing
love
it
reading
again.
with you too.
Okay.
You have a good afternoon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, Sharon.
Thank you.
I pulled a card from the collective. This is a new deck that Kevin sent me this week. It's called Talking to Heaven. It is a beautiful deck that is wonderful for people that are feeling loss and recovering from the loss of a loved one. But for the collective, I pulled the card, and it says, "My mind is free." So these are just beautiful cards. And
Yeah, they really resonate with me. They're really nice mediumship cards. And the reason why I sent them to Kathy is because we actually, I don't remember whose show it was on, but I was in the chat pulling some cards for some people, and I connected with her mother using those cards. And since then we've talked off and on, and especially lately we've gotten a lot closer. And so I thought that they would be a nice gift since they kind of brought us together.
yeah. Yeah, the reading you did for my mother was absolutely amazing. It was like you recapped the entire last month of her life. She had shown you everything. I was just floored. And I was just so out of the blue that you had contacted me and said, I have a message for you. Do you mind if I read for you? And then you did that. And I
remember I remember that I saw dogs with your mom.
Yeah, my mom had dogs. Yeah, my mom had she had one dog named it was in fact, she traded my cat for the dog while I was off working on a summer job out of town. I was so mad at her because I love that cat. But it was her baby. She cooked for me and everything. His name was Tonka. And then my sister had a dog that was a boxer that my mom ended up taking care of. And she was a beautiful dog, and she laid on my mom's bed with her the whole time she was sick, didn't leave her side when she started getting hospice care. And 2 months after my mom passed away, we had to put her down. She had gotten sick. She was just mourning my mother so much. And that was so hard to do. But I'm sure both those dogs are with her.
Yeah.
I pulled a surrender card for the family, for the collective. Everybody knows the power of surrender cards. These are prompted for me to buy from my dear beloved friend Debbie, Freebird Spirit. She pulls from these cards a lot. The card I pulled today is surrender to trust. Trust yourself and the decisions. Do not sway by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. That is a good piece of advice. So trust in yourself and the directions you choose to go. I love these cards.
It seems to go with our last reading that we had too.
Yes, it does. I pulled a bunch of oracle decks today. I didn't know what I was going to be drawn to pull from. So, let's pull one of these door cards really quick for the collective too. They're really sort of cute. It's funny because the first card I drew out of this for me, the card was called Anthony. My nephew's name is Anthony. He's one of my guides. And I was like, what? And then I could hear him laughing. Like he knew what he was doing. Like, think of me. Oh, I love this. I don't know if anybody has seen Geisha, Secrets of a Geisha, I think it's called.
The movie?
Yeah.
Memoirs of a Geisha?
Memoirs of a Geisha. This is that where she's running through when she's a little girl from the park and she runs through the temple.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that scene. Anyways, it says silent skills. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation, grace, the soul can be unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, and let go of doubt. So these are beautiful little cards, very inspirational. So as we go through on some of the next programs, we'll make a running list of everybody in the room, and I will try to remember to pull. We'll take turns pulling oracles for everybody when we do readings next time. So we can just finish off the reading with an oracle. It's always amazing the oracle cards that come up with readings, how well suited they are. So thank you for joining me, Kevin. Thank everybody for joining me. Both Kevin and I do book private readings. So if you're interested in a private reading, you can contact either of us. My email address is in the pull down, but it's guidedlighttarot333@gmail.com. And yours is what, Kevin?
Mine's kevinlovingvibrations@gmail.com.
And he does absolutely fantastic readings. He's read for me before. And
thank you.
Yes. And if you have any political questions, please email me or list them in the chat. I'll also run a request for questions. I'm going to do recorded political readings, I think, rather than random pulling questions out of a live stream, because it's just easier to concentrate, and that way I can set my camera up and shoot the cards as well as do the reading. So I would appreciate it.
Does make it a lot easier.
Yeah, Kevin and I were talking about doing recorded personal questions is really difficult. Those are better for the lives. The private readings for personal questions are a lot more in depth. I do meditation or mediumship readings. When I do them, I don't do straight tarot. So I'll do a deep dive and do a meditation. So if you have loved ones you want to bring forward, or you have, want to bring forward and get any message from them, we can do that. I have a lot of fun. I don't set a time. I'm only charging $50 for readings. They take whatever time they take, and I have a lot of fun doing it. I always end up learning something about myself from doing readings for others. It always blows my mind, and I love doing them. So get a hold of either of us. Kevin just posted a new video, if you haven't caught it yet, yesterday, right?
Yeah, it was Friday.
Oh, it's Friday.
It took it all, like, pretty much all day for it to load, but yeah, it's really nice because with YouTube, they been taking a lot of the channel's subscribers and unsubscribing them. So at one point I was over 700 subscribers, and then I just keep dropping, and then I finally got a big boost from that and a lot of views from it, a lot more than my last few videos before that. So
yeah, I've been getting tons of new people. I've even getting ads for people that don't have a lot of viewers. So hopefully maybe ours are getting thrown out there too. I don't know what YouTube is doing. My viewership has gone up now. When I hit
I've been giving you shout outs.
Yeah, I always give everybody shout outs. And one of my favorite programs, if you're an avid reader like I am, is Irish Granny. And if you're not an avid reader but want to know everything about the bestseller list of books, Irish Granny does doctoral level book reports cover to cover on all the latest and greatest books and supporting material around the book. She also gets a hold of some of the authors of some of the books and actually does guest spots in them. She also does conversation with Denise Siegel with the astrology. Sometimes one does the astrology and the other one reads the book on a subject, and it just happens to post the same day. It's crazy. But if you're into the current political and new age literature, her show is absolutely fantastic.
I have to check that out. I've seen her on some a couple people's channels, and I did really like her energy.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm subscribed or not, but I need to be.
Once you watch some of her videos, because she'll do like 4 and 5 parts. It's like watching a series of Netflix. You end up binge watching, so that you can listen to the whole book. I keep on telling her, I want your book list, because it's like if she does one on a book that's on my list that I haven't read yet, it's like watching the movie after somebody tells you the entire plot and the ending. It just ruins it for me.
You need to read it beforehand.
I want to read it beforehand, and then that way I can pose decent questions. But
would you do a book on Dolores, one of Dolores Cannon's books?
She's done one of Dolores Cannon's books now. In fact, she was reluctant when she read it, but she really did enjoy it. And she goes on about some of the theology and stuff behind the book, and Opus Dei and all that. She's very, very, very bright woman, very, very bright woman. And she grew up Catholic, so she's very familiar with who's involved with Opus Dei and all the politics behind it. And yeah, you would find her really interesting. You should watch her. So
I will. I will subscribe after we're done with this.
Yeah. So anyways, it was great talking to you. Thank you for coming on today.
Yes, it's always fun, Kathy. And thank you for having me.
I'll never talk to you again, so probably talk later on this evening. So we chat off and on all week. So
Yes, I think I
yes.
might be doing a live sometime this week or maybe next week, and I'd love for you to be on my channel.
Oh yeah, just give me time and date.
Yeah.
The only day I'm not available is the 6th.
Okay.
And I have to take my sister to get endoscope. So
We'll figure something out. But
yeah.
I want you to be my first guest on my channel.
Oh,
So.
I would love to. I'm honored. I love reading with you, Kevin. You know I do.
Same.
We have some amazing readings behind the scene, and I keep on telling we need to be publishing these. We should be talking on Zoom and just record, and then we could just launch them.
Right.
And then we talk about private things too that we don't need to. I don't know how to edit, so it would be difficult to go through and edit all the private stuff out. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, Kevin.
Yes.
Okay, well, we're gonna sign off right now. Get your best smile on, so our last picture is a good one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. You have a good weekend.